Hello, my name's Peter Bloeme. I'm director of the Hyperflite Skyhoundz World Canine Disc Championship. I got involved in disc sports as a 13-year-old kid growing up in Manhattan. Everybody thought once I got good, oh, you must be from California, and I'd be like, no, I'm from New York City. So I started out in junior competitions, and I became a junior champion. I was a distance champion and 3rd overall out of 1.5 million kids in the Junior Frisbee Championship. And then I started competing in the men's competitions. In 1976, I was the men's overall world champion, as well as the world accuracy champion. Up to that point, I never really cared about accuracy because to me it was a little bit boring. I loved disc golf, and I loved freestyle and all MTA and TRC and so forth, but I never cared about accuracy. But when I was trying to compete to win the men's overall championship, I had to do well in accuracy, so I focused very hard, and I was fortunate enough to end up winning in the Rose Bowl, the accuracy championship that year. Subsequently, once I had achieved my goal of winning the world championship, I didn't really care about competing anymore. That was my goal, and I kind of said, whether I'd be 2-time or 3-time, it really is not important to me. So I still competed, but I didn't really practice. And the next year I finished, I think it was 2nd or 3rd overall, and then 6th overall the year after. But I got involved in different other elements of disc sports. I played for Cornell when we finished 2nd in the Nationals to Santa Barbara, which was fun. It was club, not college. And then I got involved with the dogs because I loved dogs growing up. I had a couple of Dalmatians. And at the World Championship, one of the most famous dogs, the first Frisbee dog, was Ashley Whippet. And since I came from the human side, I was always a pretty good thrower. And Alex Stein, Ashley's owner, was more from the dog side. So in the stadium and in stadium shows, I would throw long for their dogs, like Ashley and Hyper Hank and so forth. So I kind of, at the World Championship, hung out with the dog people as well as the humans. And when I started to do professional shows, people would always say, oh, that was great, the freestyle was great, the basket making was great, and this and that, the skipping, but where's your dog? And I was like, oh, come on, you know, why would I? And then I was like, why not? I love dogs. I'd rather travel with a dog than a human partner anyway. They're probably less trouble, drink less, or at least they drink water. So I was like, why don't I try that? So, and the worst that could happen is I just have a dog traveling with me on the road, whether he was in my show or not. So it wasn't a huge factor if he didn't do well. Well, I did some research, and I decided to get a Border Collie. His name was Wizard, and he did so well in practice and in the shows, I decided to compete with him. Well, he won the first regional he competed in, and then he won the World Championship, so we were the '84 World Champions together. This time I learned my lesson. We won. I didn't have the desire, the heart to try to be 2-time world champion. I thought it would be more important for me to encourage other people in the sport as an ambassador, and he was an ambassador dog. So we wanted to get other people involved. So that's what we did. We got involved on the organizational end instead of doing competitions. We wrote training books and did training DVDs, and of course at that time it was training videos. And hopefully we helped grow the sport, not only domestically but internationally. I've been to Japan and Germany and Italy and the Netherlands and Belgium and China, so we've tried to broaden the sport internationally. And here at AT&T Field, the World Championships, we have many countries that are competing here. We have many representatives of different countries competing here today. So that's how I got involved in disc sports and then transitioned into the disc dog arena.